Devon is famous for its countryside. It's the peaceful home of rice pudding, clotted cream and custard. Devon folk are considered natural, earthy and of simple taste. People come to Devon to escape their rat race, chill out and soak up the beautiful countryside views, and then enjoy a pot of tea with a scone with cream and jam on it. It's not just a countryside retreat though. It's also a beach holiday destination for families with young children. One of the beach shops told me, for example, that one of the most popular flavours this year is unicorn. And since they advertise that they use natural ingredients, I'm guessing it's got real unicorn in it. But as well as the award-winning beaches, there's the unique chance to watch some amazing sea life. Dolphins, seals, and even some harmless basking sharks have been spotted around the area. Devon is also famous for something else. Look at this tea shop from the inside. It looks like one of the hundreds of tea shops in the area that are quite comfortable charging you over £5 for 2 scones and a cup of tea. But a closer look from the outside shows it's a boat in a boatyard. Devon is proud of its coastal activities. You see, North Devon attracts another creature, the thrill junkie. The speedboat rides aren't for everyone though. This is how our dog Tinsel looked. She hated it, sat there trembling with her eyes closed, and couldn't wait to get off the boat when we got back to land. Those who push themselves to the limit, whose life is radical and far out. Willicombe, for instance, is widely considered across the UK as a surfer's paradise. And surfing, being the father of modern skateboarding, has existed here for years. What attracts people like that to the area? I think it's that the more conservative holidaymakers are chilling out, or at least trying to. The shopkeepers in the area aren't dumb. They cater to the interests of these people too. Even the Tesco at Ilfracombe sells wetsuits. Some of the surf shops around North Devon even sells skateboards. Why? Because the sea doesn't always give you the right kind of waves, and skaters can always depend on the hilly, smooth terrain of the area or car parks, or the collection of skate parks that were designed by surfers and skaters. And you'd be wrong if you thought it was just a hedonistic activity. There's even Christian surf groups out here. I can understand the appeal of these water sports. This was how I spent 2 weeks when I was 15. My family even owned a canoe, so I could carry on with it when I got back. Back to the holiday park though. It has facilities for both young and old. And the accommodation we get has always got 2 extra beds which don't get used. And look at the TV remote, it's got extra buttons for things like YouTube and Netflix. Let's try this. Oh, no internet connection. Oh well, never mind, maybe next time. And check out the views out the window. If we take a short drive to Ilfracombe, we have the famous statue by Damien Hirst, who's been living here for 18 years. Damien Hirst created the tallest statue in England, which was an alternative to Lady Justice that's shown outside courts. Now, Lady Justice has scales, a sword, and a blindfold. The blindfold is meant to represent impartiality and no prejudice. But in my experience, it also means Lady Justice uses her sword on the innocent. Now, Damien Hirst's statue is not blindfolded, and she's naked and wounded and vulnerable and carrying a child. But she's still willing to wield her sword. So I think we should fight with our eyes open, even if we are wounded and vulnerable. If the choice to come here is what's at stake, we should fight the influences that stop us. Because there's 2 kinds of justice. The blindfolded person with the sword, and the seeing but vulnerable person with the sword. Just like there's 2 faces to Devon, the quaint and the radical.